Hello, welcome to my channel. So this is going to be a heavily edited video in terms of I'm going to try to take videos over every phase of this process. But my newest addition to my doll storage solution has arrived. So these are slat walls. I'll get them out of the box in a moment, but I want to show you where they're going. So please ignore the Christmas that's still up. That's sort of just the time frame. Yeah, I got really mad with how I organized shoes, and then I put them all in a box, and then I had to dump the box out to find the Christmas shoes. So, yeah. So I've actually already started a little bit in here. I mean, I try not to show this room because it's always just such a mess. But I had a stack of boxes here that then got put over there. And so the idea is the slat wall is going to go where these currently are. At the time that I'm making this video, I am not sure where I know I got the slat wall idea off of somebody from YouTube who also had a slat wall, and I really liked the idea, so that's what I'm going to try for. I managed to get a slat wall for a fairly decent price, and I'll talk about that later when I actually unbox the slat wall. But this is the current doll closet. Yes, I'm also working on how to get those boxes because I need those condensed down. But that's what I'm hoping to show you in this video. So this is just going to be a bunch of clips of the different parts and the different processes as I go through getting the slat wall put up. And with YouTube magic, it is done. So this is my knee-high wall. I don't know if you can see if I could do this quite right. This is a 5-foot tall knee-high, which is, so a knee wall, if you're not familiar with the term, because, you know, I honestly didn't know what a knee wall was until much later in my life. But it's a wall where it's not a full height wall, it's where the ceiling then starts slanting, because this is the second floor of my house. So this is 5 feet from the carpet to where the slant starts, and then we have this baseboard here. I honestly forgot about the baseboard because of the boxes in the way, which they are now all out. There are all the boxes. And so let me just show you the idea behind this. So there are all the shoes. Oh my goodness. But yes, this is every hanger I have ever gotten in this box. This is actually the box for Marisol's performance trunk, if you need to know how long I've been collecting hangers. So my goal, and I have hangers, I've got My Life As, these are from Queen's Treasure, there's the cardboard ones, like every hanger ever. And so a slat wall, essentially it's just an organizational wall where there are slats literally in the wall that you can slip in hooks like this. And so this is a 12-inch hook, and so my hope is that, I'm going to try to do this with one hand, that I can hang clothes off of it like this. Again, see, they're all in their Christmas stuff. Okay, so that's the idea for this. But it is time to unbox the slat wall and make sure this will actually fit. I really, really hope it does. Oh, I left the bathroom light on. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So I am probably going to use YouTube magic again. Okay, so this is the slat wall. So it is in two 2x4 sections. So I think the fact that the wall is only 5 feet tall should not be an issue, because even with that baseboard, this is only going to be 4 feet tall total. But yeah, this is what the slat wall looks like. So there are literally these slats. Now I could have bought metal inserts for these and it would have made it look nicer. But you know, I just decided not to. Now I'm not sure how many dolls clothes I will be able to fit on this, but ultimately my goal is for more of the historical dolls, especially dolls with bigger collections like having a hook for Felicity and a hook for Elizabeth, having a hook for Nellie and Samantha, Emily and Molly, because right now I'm trying to shove 2 dolls collections into one box, and it's just not working. So, YouTube magic again. I'm going to move one of these over into the doll closet just to see how it looks. Okay, so before I go to the doll closet, I just want to say, so this foam this is actually styrofoam. So I will be recycling the cardboard box, and my county actually will take styrofoam like this and recycle it, but I have to take it to the main facility, which is only open during working hours, which says someone who works. That is kind of annoying, but I will find a time to do it. I will make the time to do it because, one, this stuff is just, it's awful. But I understand why they use it for packaging materials, and at least my county does recycle it. So, bathroom light off. Back over here. Okay, so this is my slat wall. Yeah, so the idea is I think that I'm gonna stack them too high. I think. I'm not sure yet. I can either do long or I could do tall. And honestly, I'm not sure yet. I actually thought I could also put them, so if I have that, right now I had a plan to not open that door ever, and so I could put stuff in front of it. But actually I could open that door and stick the slat wall where those boxes are. Now, I mean, if that was the case, I could then even go higher if I wanted to, because that is the full height of the wall. But I'm not sure. I will say, so I got these slat walls from Uline, and I have to be honest, I got very lucky with this. Uline doesn't ship to just, they don't ship to residential households. So, but I found they were the best price for what they were. They have all sorts of hooks, and there are also boxes you can do for their slat wall accessories. And then it would be consistent if I ever wanted to buy more. And I just couldn't find that level of consistency in other, like, other how do I say this? Other manufacturers that did ship to, like a residence like my house. So, but I was very fortunate that I had a friend who was able to get these for me. And so this is where I have actually no idea how to get these in. So I'm going to play around with that. To how to get these hooks in. I'm going to play around with where in the closet they shall go, because now that I have them here and actually see like, I knew what 4 feet looked like. I measured it out. I knew it would fit. But now that I actually have it here, I'm kind of like, where do I actually want this? So that's going to be the update for now. And then YouTube magic next time, I'll hopefully have them on the walls. Okay, well, I thought I was going to have a video of this done on, like, I would have just one big reveal video and it would all be perfect. But I actually want to throw this out there and ask for your opinion. So I was like, I'm going to trial run this with Samantha's clothes. So they're not on the wall. There's the wall. I actually brought one of the boxes back in. I'll tell you why in a second. So I was like, okay, let me see who's got like the biggest, fluffiest clothes that I could test this with. And so I went with Samantha. Felicity might have been a better person to use, but Samantha was already out. All of her stuff was already out. So it was just a really quick, let me try this out. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do 5 across, and then, this is one of those things you don't really realize how long these clothes are. And I think I'm going to do the top row and the bottom row. But then I was like, okay, well, if I stack these 2 walls, one up top, one below, I'm going to lose a lot of like that slat wall space to, you know, it's going to be covered up with the next row of clothes. And I said, okay, well, let me think about it this way. What if instead I went slat wall across? You know, how much clearance would that give me below? And so I held up the empty wall and I put one of the hooks with a dress on, and it came to like right like an inch or two above where this currently is. So now that's my thought is, okay, if I have slat wall, and then I could put some of these boxes back underneath. So ultimately my dream is to have a hook dedicated to, you know, each historical era. But I'm still going to keep the boxes. I was just hoping to do more accessory organization, be better about sorting my modern clothes. So like the boxes are still staying. So I could just line them all up here on the bottom, and then that still covers the baseboard, and then have my slat walls up top. So that's my current thought process. And I just want to know, what do you think? Does that sound like a good idea? Yeah, so I really thought I was gonna do a grand reveal in this one video and just make one video for the whole slat wall process, but no, I actually really would like your ideas, because, you know, once these go on the wall, they're kind of there. But that's my current thought. So I would love any insight you have. You know, I know you're only seeing this from a video perspective, but is there anything that you see that, you know, I'm missing out on an opportunity for? I did check with the light switch there. They will not go on this wall, which I was like, oh, that would have been cool. But no, that wall is not a possibility. So, yeah, so that's where I'm actually going to end this video. I hope it wasn't too many jumps. I don't quite really know how to, I mean, maybe when I stitch them together in the video editor, I'll try to separate them out. Again, I just talk through things and you're listening to them, which I thank you for. But yes, please, any insight, any ideas, any suggestions, I'd love to hear them. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and I appreciate any and all ideas and comments in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll have this completed soon.